Morning, Ice Cube.
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?
It's always a pleasure talking with you. How you doing this morning?
I'm pretty fair for a square.
Same here for a square too. You know what? I got Ice Cube here. We were talking about the big three that's coming, but I want to start off with how does it feel being part of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, man? How is that?
Amazing, and it's like I look back on my career, and it's a lot of dream come true moments. And this is bigger than a dream come true moment because I didn't dream of this. I'll just um, it's when it's the accumulation of work that people appreciate, and it's really, movie star status. At the end of the day, you got actors, you got people, who can, act with the best of them, and and then you got movie stars. So once you're a part of that, it's amazing.
Definitely is amazing. Talk a little bit about your new album coming out.
Uh, I did a album called Man Down. I dropped it in November of last year. So, after Man Down, I got to come with Man Up. So that's the new project that we're working on, and it's what the title says. So, I think, my fans, my day ones, my day twos, my day threes, my day fours will love this record because, I always like spitting the real, so nothing different on this one.
No, nothing different at all. All right, now I've been watching since number one. You getting ready to come out with the fourth installment of a Friday movie. Tell us a little bit about that, man.
Yeah. Just in the process of putting it together, it's like building a house. You gotta start off with a great concept and blueprint, and then you start to build on top of that. So, we still drawing it up, but it's gonna be amazing because we got amazing people working on it.
There's always that first movie that everybody loves that one little scene with, you're sitting there and you guys are going, damn. So I'm
Yeah,
hoping
yeah.
you and Chris, man, I hope you guys bring something back like that, something memorable back like that, man. That sounds so cool. Definitely.
Oh, each movie that we do has its own, quirks, its own, each movie can kind of stand on its own. So we're gonna make a movie that can stand on its own, that has its own, personality, and really just bringing back the characters you love. Um, and that's the key. And then, have fun with it.
There we go. All right, let's talk about the eighth season of the Big Three. Talk about that now.
Yeah. Here we go again, back at it. Um, Eighth season. It's just gotten better and better each year. We've added some big names to the game, like Dwight Howard and Lance Stevenson, Montrezl Harrell. So these are guys that people seen on the NBA courts just a little while ago. So they still got game, especially first to 50. It's a sprint. That's why it's so physical and it's played the way people love to see the game played because it's no game clock, so it's no garbage minutes. It's first to 50. Either you want to be first or last. So, it's an all-out sprint. And that's why they play so hard.
It's time to man up, right? Definitely man
Time to
up.
man up. Here we come. June 14th. It's time to, strap them up. And here we go, man. 10 weeks of banging. Let's go.
I got two more questions for you. First of all, is how proud of you being a father, having your son following your footsteps and doing movies?
It's that's one thing that's just a treat. Uh, as a father who, every father loves his kids. I love all my kids, and they all are amazing, and they do amazing things He's just one that's public. But to see him live his dream, he never he didn't dream to be an actor. He he loved movies, he loved Godzilla, he loved Star Wars, he loved Jurassic Park, he was in the movies. And I asked him to be in a movie, and he said, "Hey, I'll give it a shot. I'll do my best." He became a great actor. He worked 2 years to get straight out of Compton. And he ran with it. Now he did Godzilla. He did Star Wars. He did all the movies that he loved as a kid. Now he in them. And so it's pretty cool to see him live his dream. You know what I mean?
And last but not least, we just lost a music icon with Sly Stone from Sly and the Family Stone. Talk a little bit about his influence on music and maybe his influence on you.
Let me tell you something. All of them got it from Sly. All of them. I'm talking anything from when he started to now. All of them got it from Sly. Sly, he taught them how, and I heard this from George Clinton. He taught everybody how to make what's corny cool. And hey, that's yeah, hey man, like that's magic. That's magic. So look, he's everybody that do it they way. Everybody who don't care about societal norms, they gonna bring people together. Got it from Sly. And he's just like James Brown is the king, godfather of the funk. Sly is an architect of the funk, without a doubt.
Without a doubt, definitely. Been speaking with Ice Cube. Thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend. I really liked the conversation about Sly, and I saw your proudness and your smile when you talked about your son. That's always good, man. Always good.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, everybody enjoy him, when they see him in public, but I get to see him every day. So he make me laugh. We have a good time.
All right. Thanks again for joining us on Morning Blend.
Anytime and every time.
All right. Thank you.